What's up guys, it is Dan here, back again from Vivid Racing. We are gonna do something really different today, and that is the first mod to our Porsche Taycan Turbo. You might be saying, what could you possibly be doing? Is it wheels, is it body kit, is it an exhaust? We are gonna mod this thing, and this you're gonna be stoked on. But first, hit the link in the description. We've got VR gear, got all types of good goodies now. So, turning the attention over to the Taycan. There it is, the Taycan Turbo. You've seen it in our very first video that we did showing the picking up of the Taycan, taking delivery of this beautiful electric car. By the way, it's on. You can't even hear that. So, what are we gonna do? Let's pull this in my garage. It's a home install today, and we'll show it to you. Let's check it out. All right, so we're in the garage here, and I've got probably two of the coolest Porsches here. I've got the GT3 RS Ultraviolet with our Brixton Forge custom turbo fans, and then on this side, I've got the Taycan Turbo. Now, one of the things that I've been doing to cars lately is upgrading the steering wheel, and you might say, why would you do that? It's a Porsche, they come with awesome steering wheels. Well, just take a look here. This is my truck. This is my 2017 Toyota Tundra. Night and day difference. Why? Because it's about the driving experience, and the way you hold that steering wheel and you drive the vehicle changes dramatically when you do a steering wheel upgrade. Let's take a look here at the standard Porsche one. Okay, so this is the stock Porsche Taycan Turbo steering wheel. It's actually the same steering wheel that you will see in a 992, even a 991.2. So this is not a brand new steering wheel. This is a steering wheel that we have done several times before. So you can see here, we've got a very basic thin grip right here. They kind of do a little stripe. You can configure these differently. The plastic airbag buttons, very basic, you know, nothing too fancy. But what we've done is we've changed the whole look to really go with the Taycan. So let's check out the steering wheel. So here it is. This is the new steering wheel we're going to be putting in the Taycan. It uses a factory steering wheel that we modify. So this is a factory steering wheel, not an aftermarket one, not a Momo type Sparko thing, anything. This is a factory one. We'll use all the factory buttons, airbag, everything. Now we've done a carbon fiber top, which will go nicely in the vehicle, perforated grips, blue stripe to match the car, blue stitching, and carbon fiber bottom. But the big thing you can see here is the enlarged grips at the 3 and 9 position. It makes driving and holding that steering wheel night and day different. Compared to the stock one, we do have a slightly flatter bottom on here. The trim still does fit, but you can see here, this will add a nice accent to the interior. It's time to get this guy put on this thing, so we got to take all this off and get it out of here. Let's get to it. All right, to start this process, we got to pop the frunk, because we're actually, even though this whole car is a battery, we're going to disconnect the main accessory battery here, which is underneath this panel and located right there. So we'll use a, looks like a 10 millimeter, and loosen that negative terminal. All right, you can see there I got the negative terminal off, so now we can then get the steering wheel popped off in the airbag. All right, to get the airbag off, use a little Allen key here and you pop through the hole. This presses the little spring release. You want to do that on both sides, and then you can get the airbag out and unclipped. And there you can see airbag is out. Now we use a little flathead so we can get these two airbag clips off. There's one. Now both airbag clips are out, so we've got the airbag out here. Now we can work on getting the steering wheel out with this main bolt, and then we can swap over all the components here. So if you're following along, this is a T55 Torx bit that we use to take this bolt off. Very simple. And these steering wheels are indexed. You can see there's two lines in here, so you don't have to worry about if the steering wheel's straight or not. It's pretty easy to get back on. All right, once you pop this green piece out, to get it down, you just gotta push on this. It's like a little push clip, and then the whole thing will come out. And there you go, your steering wheel's out. Now it's time to change all the trim. These are the two steering wheels side by side. You can see we got our new Vivid Racing steering wheel right here, blue stripe, blue stitching, and the factory steering wheel, very boring leather fake stripe. So we got to take all this trim off here. Everything will transfer over from this steering wheel over to here. It's pretty simple to do. You start with the back. You've got some bolts in here that keep the casing on. Very simple. We will get these parts pulled now. The OEM core, we got that stripped down now. You can see everything is identical. Here's the new steering wheel. We will get all of this stuff swapped over here onto here now. There it is, new steering wheel, all complete. Got all the center trim and everything installed, all the plastics, buttons. Yeah, everything lines up good. Just make sure that when you're taking this off, there's lots of little plastic clips under here. Those can break, and so it's kind of hard messing with those. Be careful with that. Other than that, steering wheel, yeah, all back together. Time to install it in the car. So you want to line up this yellow plug right here, and then line up the lines in here to make sure that everything is accurate, and you can push this plug back in and then push in the green release clip. This is all together. Now we want to put in the center bolt before we do the airbag. Center bolt's in there. You can see horn still loose, so the horn works. Got some play in these springs here. And got the ground on for the horn there, and the other ground was down around on the inside. So now we just need to put the airbag on. The steering wheel is complete. Push those pieces, snap the safety clips. Airbag just snaps right into place. And there you go, steering wheel is all done. Now we'll take it out, get some photos. Overall, really pumped on how this thing looks. You know, I think it's one thing to be in here, but the reason for these is not only the style, but how nice they are to drive. So let's take the Taycan out for a little spin. Okay, so you got to see the install here of my Vivid Racing steering wheel for the Porsche Taycan. I've put steering wheels in, let's see, my first steering wheel I put in I think was my 997 Turbo back in 2008. That was something that changed the game, because driving with one of these steering wheels really makes the overall enjoyment that much better. The ergonomic grips, the perforated leather, the carbon fiber that we do is just such a good finish. Overall, it makes you just look down and say, okay, now I have a real Porsche. Because these are made off of the factory steering wheels, there's not going to be any issue with fitment. You can't. So all right, there you have it. The steering wheel is completely done, installed in the Taycan. What a fun little project to do, and definitely makes the car look that much better in the already over-the-top interior. So if you have any questions about this steering wheel or how to get a steering wheel upgrade for your car, leave us a comment down below. Make sure you subscribe and like the video as always, and get that Vivid Racing merch. Go to the link in the description. Shirts, hats, stickers, all types of stuff. So thanks guys, keep watching, got more stuff on tap. See you at the next one.